cashews, everything around me. Cream, chelete, Randel, Zak. Bato tshwara bili ke movela go States. Cashews, everything around me. Cream, chelete, Randel, Zak. Bato tshwara bili ke movela go States. Cashews, everything around me. Cream.
Let's get this show on the damn road. What's good, my king?
All is well, my king.
Hi, my king. Should we start this thing?
We should.
Let's start this thing. All right. What's good, everybody? Rapcast, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's your boy Salfa, that nigga that owes you money but will never pay. That nigga that will take your chick all day but not take her away. It's still yours. We're only friends. We're only friends here. Mm-hmm. I got a guest here, man. I'm not the type of person to want to put your accolades out there. I'd rather let you do it yourself.
Hey, accolades.
Talk to your people, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I go by the name Splif Mokakati. I'm a hip-hop artist, make music. Also dabbled in other genres just for the fun of it. But yeah, main genre is hip-hop, which is why we're here today. And shout out for the opportunity to the cast and Salfa. Yeah,
man. Give everybody a round of applause. Everybody, round of applause to you, the viewer, too, for actually making it to actually watch this thing with us. Splif, my nigga, blessed for you to be here, dog.
Yeah.
All right, one time, yeah?
Always.
So, first things first, I don't know, because I know we got to get these questions out the way.
Yeah.
Given the fact that, like you said, as you're a hip-hop artist, right? Mm-hmm. You have an origin story. X-Men Origins. That's so where it all actually began for the hip-hop artist within you to actually come up. Where did it all start?
Well, the music started in 2015.
Right.
That's where the pen started. So my little brother is a fan of hip-hop music, so he plugged me to the likes of your Pro Era, your Capital Steez, and then from that introduction, that's when I was interested in making my own music. Right. But prior to that, I was a listener more than anything. Grew up in a household of hip-hop heads. Yeah, where we used to listen to the likes of your DMX, Tupac, the usual suspects.
Oh, basically. Yeah, like mainstream was very like minute because of like I'm guessing the platforms. Yeah. What they pushed on mainstream, that's what we got to absorb unless you actually really went in underground.
Yeah, definitely. Like you had to go deep into the archives in order to have a broader taste of music.
Your starting days, especially in that listening before you picked up a pen, you come from an era TDK charge.
Yeah, come on now. That's the era. Yeah? That's the era.
Later, hip hop music came from a TDK before it even touched the CDs.
Yeah. So that's that era.
Like what you were like also like me, like what you were internet. You tell people like I used to live life before internet.
Yeah, I did live my life before internet, bro. I remember back in the days, the first platform that we used to use for chatting was Mitch 33. I don't know if...
Oh, you did Mix. I did MXIT.
Yeah,
I saw. We jumped onto the MIG the flooding.
Hey. Yeah, but the Mitch 33 era was nice, bro. Like,
all right, then picking up the pen, dog. Like you were a listener. Then what actually now prompted you to actually get to say like, I think I'm interested enough for me to actually partake, because I hear them, but now I wanna jump in and have my sounds being actually out here.
Yeah, it was more of I have something to say as well. So that being the main drive of me starting to write, I was like, okay, sharp, I think I have a story that I want to share. Right. And regardless of the struggles of the industry, I have to share this story.
Okay.
So that's where I went to Joburg And when I got to Joburg, I met up with Cubic Carlton. And then the pen moved from it just being a pen to now actually being a body of works where there was music that was being released and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been in it for some time.
I know, like Napes, like when you say in 2015, but you also still come from an era of listening. That is probably DMX, Tupac. Yeah, that was like 90. Okay, they did it in 96.
Yeah.
But probably then you actually got into it maybe late 90s, early 2000s. DMX, I think that was also around about that time as well.
Yeah.
Then 2015 was this is when Splif Mokakati picked up a pen and he created a name for himself.
Yeah.
So when you actually come from that era whereby now when they look into you have seen the growth and evolution of hip hop.
Yeah.
Why?
Definitely.
One question I get to ask you is that you come from an era whereby there was a cipher.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Freestyles.
Relevance of a cipher then now. What's your thought process concerning that though?
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Ciphers are it's not for everybody. Yeah. So you don't just walk up into a room with MCs that are designed and built for
The
cipher level. You understand?
Okay.
Which is why till today, for upcoming artists or anyone who wants to jump into this space, I always tell people to respect the pen. You gotta pen up, cause freestyling, bruh, and then
it doesn't
next
actually.
thing,
You're not. I learned I was maybe like this year old. When you are saying that to say the ciphering space, it's not for everyone. I was kind of like this old when I got to find out I had a misconception, especially when people talked about freestyles.
yeah,
When they hit up ciphers and stuff like ciphers or spaces. Freestyling, it's not necessarily off the dome. There is what you call off the dome, whereby anything and everything that you are seeing right now, I can't rap about the cameraman, you and that cup of tea right there, easily so. Then, I know, I used to rap too, don't worry.
I know, I'm well aware. Yeah.
So, there was that, but freestyling, it could be coming off the pen because of, you could have written bodies of work, which, let's say they were connecting in pieces within your mind structure. But when you put them together, it's a free flow of things. It's not necessarily to say it comes together almost like a song.
Yeah.
Then now, because I come from that school whereby we thought freestyling, everything, when they say freestyling, they're thinking you are getting in there. It's like you must know how to go off the dome on check. It's now when you're a person of the pen, you are doing paper jams. Like that's what we used to call them. Like when he's a paper jammer, he's not a freestyler. But not to know freestyling. Basically, you can say the stuff so with it.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's a prepared speech, so to speak. Yeah. So obviously, if you are going to maybe write a jam and then rock up to a cipher. And drop something that is written, that's prepared speech.
Okay.
Because if I'm being honest, there's niggas that do this thing for real.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like when they freestyle, they literally go straight from the dome. And you can hear this nigga is taking shots after shots and they're just not stopping. So I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do take chances, there and
like
there, just to have fun. It's nothing too hectic, but I wouldn't really indulge in
going at it to say that.
Going to a track based off the dome.
I can cause you have learned your craft. To say my craft actually cultivates well when I go through the pen.
Yes.
And actually cultivate my craft and build it in a way it high level sharp.
Yeah.
I can believe you are finding there's some I heard like an interview ever since Lil Wayne, ever since Lil Wayne found out Jay-Z does not write, and he then from then on he actually let go of the pen.
Yeah.
And now he goes into studio off the dome type steez.
Yeah, but with regards to Lil Wayne, I wouldn't really say he dropped the pen because Jay-Z was not writing and he found out that Jay-Z is not writing. From my personal belief,
Yep.
I believe that guy has been in the industry so long, long enough that he could do that shit in his sleep.
Effortless.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if repetition is the mother of all success, and Lil Wayne has proved that very well to most of us who walk in their footsteps. You get what I mean? So, just like Salfa, if Salfa spends majority of his time behind the pen and behind the microphone, inherently gets to a point where you don't need that pen anymore,
because like those processes it's solid.
Yeah, the process is, you went through the process and now you're just doing you. So for me, Lil Wayne got to a point where he went through the process, served his time, and now he's just nice with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
True enough. No, I agree. Like I was like, when you're saying that, I even stand with you because now you are having pre-interviews whereby when they say, Jay-Z wrote Still Dre. You see, he wrote, therefore he was familiar with the pen.
You get what I mean?
Then only maybe at his more cultivated years, more then he stopped using. Then Lil Wayne found him where he actually graduated out of the pen into going in and actually putting up. Now then they take on that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a whole lot of current artists, they want to take on that moniker, but now they do not know the groundwork that it actually takes place to actually get you there.
Yeah, in most cases, that's what always happens. Everybody just thinks, I'm going to be a rapper, and then tomorrow I'm going to drop a hit. Then I'm the best there is in the game. And that's not how we have to serve our time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's today you blow up, tomorrow you blow up, or you don't blow up. But if you serve your time, you're definitely going to get there.
Serving time, paying dues. Let's talk about how you served your time and paid dues. Performing on, definitely when you start up, you're not getting, unless maybe you got the main stage or you got like the come up footsteps.
Yeah.
Performing to an empty crowd or an empty platform because your performance time it's 4 in the afternoon and nobody is not yet at the gig.
Yeah.
Can you remember those experiences and how was that within your growth process?
Well, I've seen that happen to a lot of artists in the hip hop space. But me personally, when I started doing the music, I was doing it for real, to a point where I was not banking on calls for gigs. Yeah, so when I started putting out music, I also started liaising with clubs, you know. Yeah, one of the biggest thing I ever did for my music career was always look for clubs that are still opening and then get there, offer them a crowd. I just need them to give me the space. So that's what happened with me. In most cases, my first gigs were not empty.
Hey,
Yeah, so
this nigga started on being on point. He just started by being on point.
Yeah, no, to be honest, with regards to performances, I'm not blowing my own horn, but yeah, I started off on point because it was the music. Once the music is out, then I started hosting events independently. Therefore, I didn't need someone.
The collab. Oh, you actually did like basically you went and promoted your music. You did not wait for other spaces to promote your music for you.
Yeah. Splif is not a promoted artist. I promote myself.
Bless up. Bless up. I know. I gotta give shout outs on that one.
Yeah.
Kiona puts over like now with that it's like a formula that you feel when you see a lot of young coming artists right now. Because even now, back then, I guess the platform space, socials were not actually as rife as they are right now.
Yeah,
so you had to go out and make sure your music gets played, your music gets pushed if it's not getting pushed, you're pushing your events to make sure it gets heard.
Yes.
Then it
Yeah.
now you are in a space where now you're having people whereby it's recording, and from recording, Spotify straight. Then after Spotify, ngare, you like, these people, do you think they're still putting in the work to try to put themselves out, or are they just waiting for the social platform stuff, for the TikTok challenges to help make them viral and make them get the streams?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I'm going to give reference with the environment that we're in, Pretoria, for one. Pretoria has a lot of talent, which is one of the reasons why when I decided to move from Johannesburg, the first place I wanted to come to was Pretoria, because one, I live here,
Yeah.
right? And then I knew that there's a lot of artists that were coming up that are from Pretoria, so I could see the music environment, especially with regards to hip hop.
Yeah.
So I could see that this is a nice place for me to cultivate the talent. But in the process of me being here, I realized there's a lot of artists that are not putting out music. Yeah.
They make the music.
They make the music, but they record the music, mix and master the music to somewhat degree, but don't put the music out. They keep archives and archives. And because of that, it becomes very frustrating for them when they meet the likes of Splif, who's on the go. Let's record, mix, master, and let's figure out how we're going to put this shit out, right? So shout out to the few that are doing it.
Bless up, yeah.
The likes of your, I'm proud of Berry Jive. Yeah.
Yep. And he's somewhere down the street right now.
Yeah.
Must go.
We're supposed to pull that guy up. He owes me. He owes me. He knows he owes me. But
Berry Jive, you know what you owe. Therefore, us pay what you owe. I don't know what it is.
The nigga still owes me a verse, bro.
There you go.
But it's fine. But like I'm saying,
it's all love,
the likes of your Berry Jive, whose talent is undeniable.
Yeah.
Right. So you can't take a Berry Jive and take that music that he's dishing out and lock it in. Right.
True.
Yeah. And the biggest difficulty that we have is producer-artist relationship. Right. Yeah.
We're gonna. I need to touch up base on that.
That's a problem, because you are very passionate. You find that you even have funds to push the music, but you are struggling to find
the. Oh, yes, but I am because like I've heard. Okay. Now in my come up, I guess you're putting myself as part of the box of the freestylists.
Yeah.
Given the fact that I knew going into studio, it was a problem for me in the pen, but I knew how to the whole lacing within freestyles because I felt like my hip hop, it's deliberate now. Let's go. I won't, especially when you freestyle, repetition becomes a bit different because when you repeat the same verse, it's already switched up in ways and formats or stuff like that. If they can give you that same verse consistently, I know that's an art. Whatever. But now the producer-artist relationship, to say, as an artist, you walk into a producer's lair, studio, and like, okay, dude, I liked how you produce music. I would like to work with you in order to actually do a production of a song.
Yeah.
I get it. That I think it starts at that kind of agreement.
Yeah.
What are the processes that you have seen from that conversation of I'd like to work with you to a finished product which is out in the world? If things were going great, then we're gonna talk about the problems.
Okay, if things were going great, right, it would be a Zuchi 25K situation.
Okay.
Aries Mesh Beats situation. Kanye Jay-Z situation. You get what I mean? Where we start something and we see it through till the drop. You get what I'm saying? So the problem is within that working process where we work, and when it's time to release, all of a sudden there is problems. And major problems that I've realized is, hey bro, Splif is a broke artist. I'm working my way up, right? Which is why some of us are blessed to have a 9 to 5 to sustain,
just to the balancing
pay
of
the bills and stuff, and still be able to invest in the music. Now you woke up to a broke producer as a broke artist, and I'm like, let's work, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Producer has dope reputation, artist has dope reputation in the streets. We just don't have money, right?
It's not,
And a lot of these producers do not disclose early in the beginning of building a working relationship as to, you give me cash now, I give you what you want, or we take the cash and we invest it in what we're doing so that we can get the cash, right? So in most cases, that's where I think it's the miscommunication between the artist and the producer.
Almost right at the onset.
Yeah, right
just
at
did
the
not
onset,
actually see
yeah.
Pila, this is how our working terms were.
Yes. Like if you look at the game right now, most hip-hop artists that are out there and they're doing it and they're consistent, they stem from a producer background. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
So it's either I'm making my own music, recording my own vocals, and then putting out the music. Then I'm now calling in features, right? Yeah. So features is me calling Mochini pulling up to my studio, and I rap with him. So it's no longer I'm just gonna produce a beat and you're gonna rap on it, and then we see what happens.
No, you are coming into my world instead of actually trying to navigate between these two worlds, because they didn't actually get into that same agreement. Like definitely, I think due to that lack of miscommunication between a producer and an artist, I've seen your catalog, dude. Yeah, you've been busy, right? And when we're like seeing it on socials, currently, I think that's a lot of people's mindset. If it's out, as long as it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube Music, it's on Apple, it's out, right? But now being in order to get it played in radio stations and adverts and all the other and artists, since the producer, I'll call him a beat maker, because a producer, I think, is a person that has to oversee this thing,
the whole
thing. They just call producers because they think they produce, but no, actually what they do is they do the beat making. And come register, I think an artist gets to find out a different format to say, I paid you as a producer to make this beat. I rapped on it, but now when we have to go and register it, all of a sudden you look like you are getting a bigger cut or some crazy of that thing. Well, I think the misinterpretation. You call this guy a producer. So now he's going to get a cut, the beat maker and the producer.
Yeah. But that's another thing, like information is it's a deficiency for most upcoming artists. I mean, if you walk up into a studio and I'm playing a drum, this is me making a beat. Just off the bat, me playing a drum. Already I'm a beat maker.
Yes.
Right. So the producer is the engineer who's going to now put that.
You as the making the beat,
put it
you as
on
the artist,
the FL and all of that, vocals and stuff. You get what I mean? So it's complicated. Yeah. For you to thrive in this industry, you must just know the ins and outs. Otherwise,
on a brand new artist, the one that actually hears you, then decides to pick up a pen and make a trip, or like considering making a trip. To a producer to actually, I want to lace a track.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them to say,
pay the man.
Yeah?
Pay the man. Pay the man. if you're gonna go to a producer and you want to work, pay the man. Like, give him his money, car. I'm buying this beat. Like what I'll give advice to upcoming artists. You'll be surprised how cheap beats are.
Okay.
Yes. And reason they are cheap is because, like I'm saying, everybody's trying to build up a reputation. You find a dope ass producer, they don't have people that they can sell beats to, right? Yeah, you get there, let me buy a beat for 200, they sell it to you, and you own the masters and everything.
Okay.
You understand? You record the song. And then when you decide to record the song, pay the man. Here's money for recording. Then you pay the man for mixing and mastering, so that when the song is all done, you have 100% ownership of the work, right? Because that's the problem, is people want to take ownership of work that inherently belongs to you as the artist. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so if I get there and I like a beat that you produced, let me buy it from you. Because if I don't buy it from you and I make a fire song, and then producers are also a bit jealous, especially like I said, if the communication is not clear,
it
they
becomes
become sass. You get what I mean? Yeah, when are you surprised when it's time to release, project is disappeared? All of a sudden,
things are crashing.
You understand? So to avoid all of those politics, either you hustle, get the money, pay the producer, get your work done, put it out. That's it. Other than that, you're going to suffer. You're going to bounce from one studio to the next, to the other, and still not have any work out.
I'm guessing you have gone through the industry enough to now learn to say, dude, pay him, get your masters from him, and after, so that you be happy, I'll be happy, because chances are, as an artist, you're the one who's going to promote the song. Unless you arranged with the producer to say, we are actually seeing this song through.
Yes.
Then we'll come up with...
But that requires proper communication.
Right? Definitely.
Yeah. In 2026, guys, Splif is not making any friendships, relationships with producers, guys. I'm sorry, I've had my fair share. So let me pay you, you give me my stuff. For upcoming artists, always carry a USB and cash. Pay them, they give you your stuff, released, you'll be good. No one will call you and say, hey, bro, you released my track. But it's my track. You said you're giving me the beat. All of a sudden, I'm releasing your track now because it's banging.
Because as a DJ, I've always had this problem. Artist, I'm hearing your song and I'm hearing it as probably as a fully edited one. Then I was like, okay, I'm that kind of old school to say, I'm more likely to wanna buy. Can I buy the full DJ pack?
Yeah.
But if I'm buying the DJ pack, I'm requesting the full edit, the radio edit version, the acapella, the instrumental, the remixes if you have of that one song specifically.
Yeah.
Yes, you could be having an album, but if I'm buying it, it's an album. Because I heard certain songs and I could actually play them outside. I would love the DJ pack. But then I'm finding artists to say, hey, producer, because he does not actually have them on him.
Exactly. Now we are taking our problems as artists and producer and making it the DJ's problem. But inherently we come back, Sulfur doesn't play my music, get a gig. Yeah, but you're not giving Sulfur the resources for him to play your music.
Right,
I just told you I want the acapella, I want the instrumental, and
then he goes
and now you have beef with your producer. You can't get Sulfur
to actually
the right things for him to actually put you on his set. So
then you're not, as I said, I think that one is still what you call like a notion whereby we're teaching each other, and actually hopefully at some point in time artists would learn better. In order to actually maneuver around the stage so that it becomes a bit of a smoother experience. Talking on to now your catalog, fam. It's extensive.
Very, I think.
Dude, I think like do you plan to like drop 4 projects or 5 per year, or is it just something that actually comes off hard because of it's being you are able to produce it?
Okay,
I was like looking at your 2024. I was like, ooh, okay, that was a crazy year.
Okay, so with me,
Mm.
it depends on the vibe in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, so in 2024, I was blessed to have met up with Golden Microphone, right? So they gave me leverage, free flow, full
Yeah.
access to
Okay.
the studio. You get what I mean?
Shot.
And yeah, I just went ham. And in the process of going ham, you could realize that we're having a bit of challenges within the space.
Relationship, or
No,
yeah.
not even the relationship. The relationship with Golden Mike is solid and will forever be solid. But within
That's
the
up.
space, because they don't only work with a Splif, there's other artists that are involved, right?
Yeah.
So I could see to some extent there's a little bit of friction. So the few songs that I have that I've worked with other artists on as well. For example, we released an EP called Breaking the Curse with YB and Flex 50.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are projects where I felt like, okay, if I do not release this, it's never gonna come out.
Yo.
You get what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
think I'm catching on.
with regards to work, we've worked till this far, we have mixed and mastered till this far. It might not be what I was actually looking for, because everybody is looking for that quality sound, but we have something. So before anything goes wrong, let's release.
Let it fly.
Yeah, let it fly. And I let it fly. And after that, I took a break from the music, because now I realized that this whole relationship, no payments going around, is what's going to actually be the detriment of my career.
Yeah.
So I took a step back and I decided, you know what, let me get my money. And when I have my money, pay for what's mine, so that I can see it through and get the quality that I've always wanted without any hindrance, any interference, any conflicts with anyone. And that's just what I've been doing now.
And after that new strategy, it actually feels like it actually works out.
It works, because even the relationships that I'm keeping around me in terms of the music space and personal, there's direction. So another thing that a lot of artists struggle with is because we don't have a team, right? It's just me. So I'm gonna do the dropping, I'm gonna do the marketing, I'm gonna do the bookings for gigs, I'm gonna do the graphics and design. I want to shoot videos myself. Whoever told
you want some sort of full control.
Yeah.
But full control, but also it's all labor to
you
yourself.
understand?
Yeah.
And you cannot be good. I mean, let me give you an example. When I shot, when I released the EP with 50 and YB, in my head I was like, okay, now we need to get visuals. The EP is out, we need to get visuals. And luckily, they suggested one of your niggas, say Zero. You understand?
Yeah, shout out Zero, wake up.
Shout out Mr. Zero, man. Yeah, gave me my a proper video. Shot a proper video. Drove out to Hatfield. When we got to Hatfield, we couldn't even have a slightest idea of what the fuck we're going to do, and he did it, man.
And he actually helped with ideas and all that in order to actually get done. All right,
then
cool.
When everything was said and done, I knew I dropped an EP with my friends, and we also have a video that was within the rollout of the EP. It's work.
Yes.
You understand? So, and when I was sitting down with Zero, that was when I was starting to get accustomed to pay for the work, because they deserve it. If he's going to be doing the work, you better pay. Better take care of the guy, transport, all of that. You have to make sure that
don't give him an opportunity of putting a negative connotation towards what we need to do because of hunger or just logistics.
A lot of people mess up their music because of hunger and greed. You understand? They mess up their opportunities because of hunger and greed.
Okay, yep.
You know, for example, a Zero comes up to me, is like, Splif, I'm gonna shoot videos for you for free, and let's see how your music is gonna do. And then in the process of me shooting videos with Zero, I get a job, right? Now I have a job, I have finances, and Zero is reliant on the work for him to survive. Inherently, the right thing to do is to go back, say, something, because you believed in me so much to a point where you were doing this for free.
Here's
Let me hit you back.
Yeah, here's some gratitude.
Yeah,
I'm not even
gratitude, my brother. A lot of people don't have
yeah,
gratitude, bro. Yeah, they just want all the credit and the fame, and to be boss. You understand?
Ish.
Yeah, but
What? Yeah, you're like, you know, like it's a learning process, and after once you actually get we clean each other, so we can move better in order to actually process up.
yes.
Now your current project that you actually have out, your current or your last, that I like calling it current because it's the current, it's about your as good as your last word.
Yeah.
There's forever cooking.
Yeah.
What's currently out right now? What is it about as well? Walk the viewers through what is currently out if you were to introduce that body of work to a person.
Okay, to be honest, like I said, after we dropped the EP, I did not really do much work, right? But there is work that is in the pipeline.
I saw that visualizer in tab.
Yeah, in Tebe, he shot.
Yeah, I was like checking it out as well.
Zero. That's out, but it's been out for some time. I think last year. Yeah, it's been a while.
So like last year was like yesterday, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're recording it like, nah, that was just too far away.
But it was too far. Like it actually came out in 2024. Actually, 2025. I did not do any music in 2025. I was more focused on establishing a good foundation with my people who are in the same space as me.
All right.
So currently, I'm cooking up a storm with Riza.
Bless up, King.
Shout out Riza. I also have a project that I'm working on, but that one is more of a private project, so I don't want to expose who's on, who's...
Okay.
Yeah, but...
Don't worry, we'll just come and visit you and like...
You must pull up. You must pull up. But a lot is coming, and... Yeah, like Zero said, we'll work this year, so definitely looking forward to having more visuals with Zero. Paid visuals, by the way. So, yeah...
Don't worry. Okay, then with things are being cooked up. So, but as I said, like literally when I checked out your catalog, there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
If you can actually enlighten our viewers to say, in terms of finding the stuff, and now for now, always ask, if they can, where to purchase your stuff. Because I get how streaming is like the one thing that's currently here, so that you have access to music whenever you feel like it. But I'm a person of, I feel a sense of value.
Yeah.
Owning, like I got Splif's CD,
Yeah.
I got Splif's USB.
Yeah.
Therefore, then when I can bump it and there's no internet, I'm still safe. You know, where can we get your catalog? Where is it currently out? Where can we get it?
Okay, my catalog is currently out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Yeah, the normal DSPs. Yeah, normal DSPs. But just out of context, I wish when I started music, it was during that era where we were still doing CDs, bro. I just feel like this whole streaming,
it's distorting
the industry.
No, dude, like, and I believe in the out the boot, out the backpack sale.
Yeah,
I want-
backpack sale is the best. You see, if we were doing backpack sales right now, and I had 100 copies of my music,
then-
trust me, I'd be rich. I'd be a rich
Definitely,
nigga.
you'd be far. You'd be
Yeah.
far. That thousand. I am not. I'll not bad shame streams, dog, because it gave people technology of access.
Yes.
But for me to play your song 3 times on streams, I kind of feel like how much they would pay you, versus if I were to get a joke off a jacket. USB or
One far.
whatnot, that $10 versus the 3 streams.
Yeah.
That
Doesn't the streams?
they don't-
It
it
takes
doesn't
long to
quantify.
make money with
Who-
streams, and
But who's making money?
they are making money. Look, for me, I feel reason I'm saying if it was CD era as opposed to stream era, we would all be taking something from the basket. You get what I mean? Because you are responsible for your own sales. Therefore, if the more sales you make, the more money you make, the more you can employ people. Even job creation would be easy now. I mean, if I'm making 50,000 rands, I can simply say
Then
I found
your team, you
10
can get it
people to go and spread the word and distribute the CDs, right? Which they get paid for. But no, I can't do that. And then now you have to compete in a pool of a Drake who has global presence. You understand?
I listened to your song before I finish your album. There's
Yeah.
a Drake song that
In
already
between
jumped in
there.
there.
And already when you hear Drake, you're like, I need to listen to Lil Wayne now. You know what I mean? So
right.
you've shifted your attention. And the internet vibe with regards to streams, it does not have that personal feel to it. Like, I remember back in the days, we used to step into Musica, Reliable, Warehouse and stuff. Just being
top
able
CD,
to afford that CD, Ata Mokakati. You get what I mean?
do-
Tupac, Biggie Smalls. You get what I mean?
I
It
do
meant
like
a lot.
I do not know how many DMX CDs. Even after I lost them or there was scratches,
get
I
what I
went
mean?
back and actually went and bought
Bought
it again.
again.
That value of owning.
Yeah, that
ownership.
value of owning this music. As much as he made the music and he owns the music, and well, not necessarily own the music, because these days record labels, they will take it for
the master saga.
yeah, the master saga is a master saga, bro. It has its masters. There's professionals for that. But yeah, regardless, that for me, one thing I miss about that is just that personal feel that I bought Jay-Z CD, and Kasi, you find that I'm the only one with the actual original copy of the CD. Now everybody has to pirate.
Yeah,
And you
there
can't
was
pirate it.
that one. Like, I know, nigga, I spend money on this, so
So I can't
just
slide it
pass
to
out
you, bro. You get what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So okay, if I can actually then for Splif, Mokakati, the future, where we heading? What are we expecting from you? Isn't that when you talked about your private projects? Are we looking at it in the next 6 months? Where are we seeing Splif?
Yeah, in the next 6 months, a lot of visuals. Like this year, I have a huge catalog, like you say. So in the process of me cooking in the studio, I want to revisit and give my people visuals of most of the tracks from my previous catalog, right?
Okay.
So that's one of my main focus. Like I said, looking to work with Zero with regards to videos. Yes, so that's me revisiting.
We'll be around with you. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's me revisiting my old projects and shooting videos. Because at the end of the day, we live in an era where people are more visual than
audio based.
You understand? Yeah. So you drop a song, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. We can hear it. But when there's video to the song, they're like, "Wow, this is dope."
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So for me, I want to tap into that as well. And I've also stepped into graphics.
All right.
So I'm doing graphics currently. which is me branching out of the normal
artistry of
being a hip hop artist, music and stuff, you know. So I'm also stepping into the visual side of things. Yeah.
Come join us. Come join us.
I am definitely. You must employ me. You must tell Zero to employ me, my name.
Zero CV. What do I send?
Where do I submit the CV?
I told me so. First and foremost, I would make my guy so that least Zero can and all other people within the craft. If CV I then someone also within the thing can actually catch you.
Okay, so on the socials you can catch me on Instagram. It's just underscore Mokakati.
Yep.
And then on Facebook you can catch me as well, Splif Mokakati. On YouTube it's Splif Mokakati. Yeah. And on all DSPs, it's always been Splif Mokakati. So yeah, that's where you can catch the work.
You heard how to get hold of him. DM the brother. The fact that he actually made his own, and I think he still makes his own events to make sure his music gets out there.
Yes,
so
sir.
Definitely the performance is fire.
Yeah,
you have cultivated that performance out. You saw him here today, but definitely within this channel, we will still have him. Please do come back.
Yeah, coming back as a video club.
Since root hiring aspect, it's amazing you'll be here, whether not just being a hip hop artist, but as a videographer, or find yourself within the space. My king.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Salfa. Guys, for those who don't know, this guy is a veteran. Do they know?
Dude, we get props and props, dude. Thank you for the flowers.
Yeah, let's try to get this episode to like 50 Kenyan views. Don't be jealous, don't hate. It's Salfa, guys. It's your dude.
It's Splif, guys. Let's do 100.
Yeah, let's do 100.
Let's do 100. Like, comment on it, and also like you got Splif here today. If you feel like we need somebody else, we are not the type of people to close doors. Comment as well. Comment on the video. Then comment on. I would like look into this person as well. We are more likely to actually say we're putting up PTA rap in a sense that we want to get everyone on the map, even those coming up, even those that are already up. Celebrate PTA hip hop so that we are appreciating it, giving its flowers. We need y'all right now.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, that's right here.
Yes, sir.
Sulfur right here. Told you nigga owes you money. No gonna pay. You know the drill. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Let your mother watch it too. I need everybody in your family to watch this episode. Yeah. And after they watch it, tell them to watch it again. Wait again, just asking for that.
Sure.
So, check us next time. You already know, man. Rapcast. PTA, let's go. One time. I think that's a wrap. Can I go home now?
Can we?
Mom is calling.